Chapter 8. Strike 2. Frogs. God said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and tell him, God's message, release my people so they can worship me. If you refuse to release them, I'm warning you, I'll hit the whole country with frogs. The Nile will swarm with frogs. They'll come up into your houses, into your bedrooms and into your beds, into your servants' quarters, among the people, into your ovens and pots and pans. They'll be all over you, all over everyone, frogs everywhere, on and in everything." God said to Moses, "Tell Aaron, wave your staff over the rivers and canals and ponds. Bring up frogs on the land of Egypt." Aaron stretched his staff over the waters of Egypt, and a mob of frogs came up and covered the country. But again, the magicians did the same thing using their incantations. They also produced frogs in Egypt. Pharaoh called in Moses and Aaron and said, "Pray to God to rid us of these frogs. I'll release the people so that they can make their sacrifices and worship God." Moses said to Pharaoh, "Certainly, set the time. When do you want the frogs out of here, away from your servants and people and out of your houses? You'll be rid of frogs, except for those in the Nile." "Make it tomorrow." Moses said, "Tomorrow it is. So you'll realize that there is no God like our God. The frogs will be gone, you and your houses and your servants and your people, free of frogs. The only frogs left will be the ones in the Nile." Moses and Aaron left Pharaoh, and Moses prayed to God about the frogs he had brought on Pharaoh. God responded to Moses' prayer. The frogs died off, houses, courtyards, fields, all free of frogs. They piled the frogs in heaps. The country reeked of dead frogs. But when Pharaoh saw that he had some breathing room, he got stubborn again and wouldn't listen to Moses and Aaron, just as God had said. Strike 3. Gnats. God said to Moses, "Tell Aaron, take your staff and strike the dust. The dust will turn into gnats all over Egypt." He did it. Aaron grabbed his staff and struck the dust of the earth. It turned into gnats, gnats all over people and animals. All the dust of the earth turned into gnats, gnats everywhere in Egypt. The magicians tried to produce gnats with their incantations, but this time they couldn't do it. There were gnats everywhere, all over people and animals. The magicians said to Pharaoh, "This is God's doing." But Pharaoh was stubborn and wouldn't listen, just as God had said.